Alright, hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and checking my audio. Yep, everything is looking good between Yumiko and Th000 here on Melting Valley, Game 1 in a series, and this particular game was labeled as a must-see. So I am looking forward to taking a look at this game and what's going to be happening here. Th000 has spawned as the purple Night Elf on the top right-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, we have Yumiko spawning as the red human. Human versus Night Elf. Th000 known to play Night Elf whenever it would normally be a human versus human mirror match. He does not like the human versus human mirror match, and obviously decides to change it in this particular situation. So this is rather interesting, as things are going to get a little bit dicey in a little bit. Are we going to see perhaps a crazy strategy coming in from Th000, utilizing or using the better economic advantage that he knows with a human player trying to go for fast expansions, or is he going to play a much more traditional Night Elf? That is going to be the question there. Alright, we can see Yumiko about to finish this Ultra of Kings, and he goes for a Mountain King first. Very, very interesting. Whenever you see a Mountain King first, Mountain King very effective against the Warden, but not so effective against the Demon Hunter. But with that said, Th000 is going to be going for a Tavern hero. You can see the Altar of Elders right there. It is now just training or just being built right here, right now. We are going into a second Moonwell. Ancient of War is going to be able to train up perhaps even a second or third archer in this specific situation because of the faster building time on that Ancient of War. We should be seeing a Wisp making its way down over here to the Tavern, and I'm curious as to what type of hero we will be waiting for. The Tavern does have a lot of good Night Elf heroes in general. Not quite sure why Night Elf players use the Tavern more than most for their primary hero. Could it be a Dark Ranger? It could be a Beastmaster, but Dark Ranger seems to make a bit more sense. But then again, I have even seen the Goblin Alchemist first, so all of this could just pretty much be theory. You can see that the hero is already out for Yumiko. Yumiko's there. Meanwhile, it is going to be a Beastmaster, and the Beastmaster now making its way down, being very aggressive, as we are just training up a lot of archers here. This is really interesting, as we are now not even teching the tier 2. The Beastmaster now running across the map, not really going to be able to do very much of anything, as archers are being trained. There is now up to 4 archers, as the Beastmaster is in position, perhaps trying to get some damage. He was not expecting a Mountain King, though. You can see that the Quill Beast is running back there. There's a second Quill Beast now, and with 2 Quill Beasts, the Mountain King doesn't like his chances. Meanwhile, off to the north, we are looking to, no, we are not yet setting up anything here, and the one footman gonna take a lot of damage by running past this gauntlet of arrows. You can see that footman already down to 200 some odd hit points. Meanwhile, down over here, the Mountain King gets off a huge early Stormbolt, and now gonna perhaps try and make his way, or perhaps get a Scroll of Town Portal out. It looks as though the Scroll of Town Portal will go off there. The Quill Beast does get a kill or two, and it does run away with the rest of the units as the Footmen do tech defend. That was a huge loss there, as that Footman did give a bit of experience. The Troll Shadow Priest stolen by Th000, as we're now looking at the Beastmaster picking up, getting some more Moon Juice, and now going to try and engage against this Ice Troll Warlord. Now, this is going to be a definite problem. Th000 has a lot of piercing damage, and we already know that Yumiko has defend. If Yumiko has defend and just reflects all of that damage back, that will be very, very bad news. What is going to be happening here? There goes the Ice Troll Warlord, or Frost Troll Warlord. We can see a potion of invulnerability already being left behind. The Beastmaster does have slippers of agility, not very useful at all, but the focus fire of all of these archers is something to behold. You can see now the last Ice Troll Trapper will get taken down. There is a Troll Berserker. I don't see a Troll Shadow Priest being picked up here. That Troll Shadow Priest not even joining in on the rest of the fight, as it is now making its way off over here to the Null Overseer creep camp. We can see an Arcane Vault and a farm being constructed, as the Mountain King makes his way over to the bottom right hand side of the map as well. Both sides creeping very aggressively, as we now see another set of slippers of agility. Beastmaster perhaps hoping that he was a Demon Hunter instead. We may see an expansion come in from Th000, which is very, very common for Th000 and his particular playstyle, as there we go. There goes another unit there, and now the Null Poacher. Alright, So far, Th000 gonna go ahead and try and take down another Null Poacher there. We can see that the Quill Beast is making its rounds, and we are also going into an engagement on the bottom right hand side. Null Overseer has been taken down as well. Mountain King sitting at level 3, very happy. Meanwhile, the Beastmaster also sitting at level 3. Has to be very careful. That Quill Beast is low on hit points and could get taken out. Ancient of Wonders being built right next to that tavern. A little bit curious on the location, but more on that later, as Th000 is still being very aggressive. Let's take a look at the tech. We are still at Tree of Life. No tech to tier 2 by either side, as we are going in for expansions. Yumiko now setting up an Arcane Tower, should be adding in a Town Hall here in just a moment. Meanwhile, the Beastmaster taking this opportunity to just creep out as much as he possibly can. Perhaps gonna sell some items. Yes, does pick up a Moonstone. Moonstone does generate Artificial Nightfall, as all of these units are now on the run. Ancient of War is in position here, and the Mountain King may have to think twice about this engagement. All right, this Ancient of War now backing off. The Mountain King now fighting back here. All right, we're going to see some engagements. No, the Footmen are now getting in some defend, as there is a Stormbolt quickly taking down one of those units. All right, the Beastmaster losing a bit of healing there. I believe he was using a Clarity Potion, now using another one, as the Ancient of Wonders even joining in on the fight. Forest Troll Berserker taking a bit of damage. It is going to get Thunderclapped and Stormbolted to death. All of these units now just trying to run away. Is it going to be successful? No, it is not. A second archer, a third unit now taken out, as Yumiko having a very nice lead. Th000 level 3 on that Beastmaster, and I'm really starting to question whether or not he should have gone for a Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter is such a strong hero, especially in terms of trying to shut down a Mountain King. That Mountain King has plenty of mana to use right now. There is, oh nope, keeps on just getting outside of Stormbolt range. There's the Stormbolt, and now the Beastmaster taking 1 hit, 2 hits, and now running once more. All right, it looks as though the Quill Beast going after Yumiko's units here. The Troll, the Arcane Tower using that feedback damage or just bonus damage against summons, as another Huntress gets taken out by that Forest Troll Berserker. That last axe doing a bit too much damage. And now Th000 running away with his Beastmaster sitting at level 3. This is looking like an absolute just rollful stomp here against Th000. Mountain King may be able to get off another Stormbolt here. There is the Stormbolt, and there you have it. This Beastmaster very, very low on hit points. There's the Thunderclap, and the Beastmaster taken. Wow, what is this? Picked up by the Goblin Zeppelin at 5 hit points. Talk about a close call, close shave. That Mountain King unable to get the kill. That was an entertaining dodge, to say the least. And now that Mountain King pretty much using a whole bunch of mana to really not have anything to show for it, as Th000 now sets up his own expansion while entangling that gold mine. There is still that Forest Troll Shadow Priest here. Th000 does not seem to notice it. Beastmaster now making its rounds, and I believe if that Forest Troll Shadow Priest was just nearby enough to heal that Beastmaster, that would not have been so close. Alright, Ancient of War now going after this Goblin Merchant Shop. Creep Camp, it looks as though it's gonna fall relatively quickly. We are still looking at one Troll Shadow Priest not joining in on that fight there. Perhaps it's bugged and it's not really there, it just looks like it's there. As the Ancient of War eating a couple of trees in order to try and stay alive. It looks like production is not going to be hit at all. Level 4 now on the Beastmaster, lesser potion of invulnerability, and now this Ancient of War just going to regenerate some hit points. We are looking at a number of Forest Troll Berserkers here, and this is perfect by Yumiko. Yumiko knows that his opponent has been training up a good number of Huntresses, and without being able to get that Rifleman building down, Blacksmith, in order to train up some riflemen, it makes a lot of sense. Did we see the Goblin Zeppelin taken down? No. Yes, I do believe so, as Yumiko now trading up, getting even some Ogre Maulers in on this fight. Mud Golem now trying to run away, as we are looking at a Panda coming in from Th000. Th000 does get off a Breath of Fire there, trying to take out some more units. It looks like that Huntress will get taken down off to the north. Still surviving down to 5 hit points. It finally gets taken out here, as we are still looking at more damage coming across. The Panda taking a Stormbolt and now needs to perhaps reposition itself, needs to get away. We may see a Breath of Fire, yes, across multiple units as the Ogre Mauler now needs to consider about running. The Archers now getting taken out as well as the Footmen are on the run. The Footmen down to 64 hit points, down to 29. One more hit should do it. Oh, is the Quillbeast going to get the shot? No, needs one more shot. There it goes as the Mountain King does get a Stormbolt off on the Paladin or on the Panda. The Panda now trying to get away down to a Staff of Preservation from the close Ancient of Wonders, and I did not expect that Ancient of Wonders just in the right place at the right time to really cause a little bit of chaos. All right, the Footman, I do not know why it does have Defend. It is just going to be extra slow, meaning that the Huntresses are going to catch up to it extremely fast. That Quillbeast also with some good pathing there, and now a Thunderhawk joining in on the fight, getting in some extra magical damage, 21 to 25. So, with that level 4 Beastmaster, we may actually see Stampede as the ultimate ability coming in from the Beastmaster. That is really strong, as that Beastmaster also picks up a Ring of Regeneration. An additional 120 hit points healed every minute. That is a lot of damage over time recovered. You can see that the hit points on that Beastmaster are simply flying up there as a Tome of Strength. Come on, read your books. There you have it. Tome of Strength, Ring of Protection given to the Panda obviously makes a lot of sense there, as the Panda does have lower hit points right now, as the Beastmaster already floating around 750 and counting. Huntresses venture in a little bit too far. There's a Breath of Fire, but not going to do very much. Ogre Mauler may get taken down. Where is that Hawk, or was the Hawk just abolished magic very quickly? You can see another Breath of Fire coming in as the Goblin Zeppelin. Oh, we now have Dizziness coming down on that Panda. The Panda really just venturing too far there. Are we going to see any more damage coming across there? There is another Thunderhawk there. That Thunderhawk is going to deal so much damage. Yes, takes down another unit there. The Panda gets taken out by a Thunderbolt or Stormbolt. A Thunderclap combination 1-2 punch, getting in that extra damage there. So far, the Glaive Worms now gonna perhaps hide off over here. This Footman does know that there is in fact an expansion here. This one particular Footman has to be very careful, as the Thunderhawk here is gonna take down that Footman very easily. Beastmaster sitting at level 4, and this is gonna be interesting. Do we have that Troll Shadow Priest joining up with the rest of the army? Yes, it looks like it finally is joining up with the rest of the army there. You can see a little bit of healing coming across onto that Beastmaster. The Beastmaster may actually get up to level 5, and oh, the Murloc Nightcrawler not realizing that the Glaive Thrower cannot get poison, tries to walk all the way around to hit it up. All right, let's take a look. The Troll Shadow Priest healing up more units here. We can see that the Mountain King is already at level 5, I believe. Yes, already at level 5, halfway to level 6, and Avatar is going to be a huge problem with that spell immunity. But is it going to even make that much of a difference? There's no real stuns coming in, and the only thing that the magic immunity is going to help is that the Thunderhawk cannot attack it. Here comes the Mountain King. The Mountain King may get some easy shots here. Oh, that Troll Shadow Priest would have been bolt bait, as we are now looking at Dragonhawk Riders in the air to take down Footmen. Excuse me, not to take down Footmen, to take down all of these Murlocs. We can see now a mana battery strategy coming in from Yumiko. Yumiko most likely has Siphon mana on that Blood Mage. Could also get Banish. A nasty 1-2 combination, dealing 525 damage or more, essentially being able to take down a Huntress if it is at full hit points. Alright, let's take a look at these Glaive Worms. Glaive Throwers. The Glaive Thrower is just going to go ahead and throw down and try and take down many of these units here. You can see a little bit of splash damage already coming in, and there you go. The Dragonhawk Riders right there. There's the Stormbolt, and the Beastmaster in a bit of trouble. Alright, there's the engagement. There's the Thunderclap. This Beastmaster is in a bit of trouble. There's a Staff of Preservation saving, as we also have Shackles onto the Thunderhawk. The Thunderhawk no longer going to be that big of an issue, as the Dragonhawk Riders can easily neutralize it and shut it down. There's another Thunderclap coming in from that Mountain King. Scroll or Staff of Teleportation. No. Oh, unable to use the Staff of Teleportation in time. That Mountain King Stormbolt Thunderclap 1-2 punch just being too much. Militia now making their way off to the north. It looks as though we are going to clear out this creep camp. Maybe not set up an expansion yet, but that is still within the possibility. 61/66 supply as this game is going on strong. Mountain King sitting on plenty of mana. You can see that the Blood Mage is just within range to get experience, while the Mountain King is outside of that range. That Blood Mage may get to level 3. Yes, it does. And siphon mana away from all of those heroes means that the Beastmaster may not have enough mana for a lot of summons. Also, the Druid of the Claw is going to be siphon mana bait as well, meaning that that Mountain King should be able to start simply destroying his opponent's army with 1, 2, 3 Stormbolts with constantly replenishing mana. You can see now the Fairy Dragons going after the Dragonhawk Rider, able to easily take that down there. I don't normally believe that the Fairy Dragons are anti-magic air units, but against Dragonhawk Riders who can shackle, I guess it is the perfect unit there, as we're now looking at the 5 Dragonhawk Riders, that squadron, or yeah, just flying around, hoping to take down some unsuspecting wisp. Back down over here, you can see the Stormbolt does come across on a unit. I believe it did take it down. Meanwhile, another footman does bite the dust here as the Dragonhawk Riders, and there is just more damage here. There's a Stormbolt onto an Archer. That Archer quickly taken out there by that 350 hit point Stormbolt. And now the Blood Mage is going to be in a little bit of trouble. All right, the Blood Mage now trying to run. There is a Stormbolt back onto an Archer. The Mountain King does have a potion of lesser invulnerability, may be forced to use it. It does now currently have slow poison as well, as the Blood Mage now taking a lot of damage. This could be bad news, but it does teleport all away, and somehow Th000 is still in this game, sitting at 70/80 supply. Meanwhile, we are at 56/66. Yumiko looking very, very strong once he can get this base up and running. But what is this? It looked like something was canceled for just a moment. No, nothing attacking down over here. Siphon mana into that Mountain King. That Mountain King now looking to just Stormbolt his way through any fight. And now we are looking at also the Dragonhawk Riders coming in to focus down many of these units. In come the Fairy Dragons. The Fairy Dragons could get some easy shots off onto those Dragonhawk Riders, but they don't want to engage unless the ground army is there as well. Siphon mana away from that Ogre Lord. Ogre Lord down to sub 250 mana already, as the Blood Mage now giving the mana back to that Mountain King, and the Mountain King is sitting at level 6. Level 6 Mountain King is very difficult to deal with, especially with the items on him, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability and Health Stone, making it very easy for this Mountain King to solo 1, if not 2 heroes. Guard towers now getting pressured. Panda now needs to look to perhaps focus down this one Troll Berserker. It does get taken down. Mountain King still has plenty of mana and counting, getting 60 mana a second essentially from that Blood Mage. If the Blood Mage can only get within range of another hero to try and suck more mana out of those heroes, he could just constantly give additional mana to that Mountain King, and that Mountain King would be one happy camper. Quill Beast looking to engage. You can see Yumiko losing these guard towers here. As the guard towers fall, the Mountain Kings and the Dragonhawk Riders are going to try to come in. There's the Siphon mana, unable to walk away because of the Stormbolt. And now this one poor Panda already out of mana. Meanwhile, the Mountain King may try to go in for a Stormbolt onto the Panda. Does not do so, as the Beastmaster is able to get off a very, very important Staff of Preservations. Now the Avatar has come into play. Mountain King going to take this time to just throw down 3 more quick guard towers. And now this Avatar at 700 damage, or 700 hit points, is looking rather strong. But is it going to get focused down? There is that there is the Health Stone there, so that's going to do a lot to try and keep that one Mountain King alive, as he is already down sub 500 hit points. Are we going to do any more damage? Yes, we are now going to take down every last one of these scout towers if possible. Only one guard tower. Now it's still taking more damage as the Glaive Throwers are attacking the ground in between to try to maximize their splash. Alright, Mountain King quickly comes over only to get shooed away again. Demon Hunter is right there. Siphon mana is away. Demon Hunter sitting at level 1, Beastmaster sitting at level 5. So that Demon Hunter will be quite some time before it is altogether useful, especially against the army of Yumiko, who does have that Blood Mage to give more mana to that Mountain King. And the supply of mana on a Mountain King is very problematic. We're still running around here. The Beastmaster now trying to run away here. Are we going to see that Beastmaster taken down? It looks as though the Beastmaster could get taken down here. No Staff of Preservation on the Panda, but there is perhaps none on the Demon Hunter either. What is going on here? There's a Breath of Fire, and now there's the engagement. There's a Stormbolt onto the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter could perhaps try to get off another mana burn. No, not going to be able to do so, as a Dryad falls as well. Though needs to be careful to not give his opponent free experience. He is seen at 71 over 80, as opposed to into the mid 80s or just mid 70s to try and avoid upkeep. All right, you can see 3-4 glaive throwers just launching themselves into this battle here. You can see all of those peasants are taking a lot of damage. There goes another peasant there, and now this guard tower will finally fall. Mountain King still trying to rush over it. Archer gets taken down by a long distance flying Stormbolt, and we are still in this game. So far, the guard towers are going to be falling here in just a moment. Yumiko is not going to be able to repair it in time. Down it goes. Oh, it looks as though the guard tower is going to survive just a little bit longer. And no, it finally does get taken down. There goes a Druid of the Talon sitting at 6 hit points. So I guess it does about 372 damage, 371 damage at level 3. So very, very good news there, as all the units are now trying to dance away. The Blood Mage still unable to do very much, as it is forced to retreat. Now that Demon Hunter sitting at level 2, Beastmaster sitting at level 5, almost getting up to level 6, may take down this Town Hall, and that would give him a tremendous advantage. Ancient of War showing 80 over 80 supply. 59 over 78. Tho is looking absolutely dominating this game. It looks like the Town Hall will fall, and that will end up opening up a lot of supply now, down to 62 over 66. And Yumiko just is finding himself up a creek without a paddle. He needs to make a play somehow, perhaps catch in a midfield engagement. Otherwise, if he just sits back on his base, he is going to lose.
A player's forces are under attack.
Coming back around, you could see the bears now clearing out an orange creep camp here. You can also see gloves of haste being left behind. Apparently the Beastmaster and the Demon Hunter, actually, do they want it? I do believe the Demon Hunter wants it, since he does have one of the... No, he does not pick it up. Okay, oddly enough, he does not pick it up there, as the Panda now trying to perhaps blow down the blacksmith and completely remove any sort of tension out that Tho is currently feeling and facing. Alright, Dragonhawk Riders and mass of them in the air going after units. It looks as though a couple of these units are taken down. And, oh, there goes one Dragonhawk Rider. Are we going to see another? And no, we are not going to see another join in on the fight. The Dragonhawk Riders are just hiding off to the north. May try and come in, as we are now looking at a big fight here at the southern entrance to Yumiko's base. Yumiko's base is starting to fall apart. This Arcane Vault is necessary. Even though it was at the mercenary shop, it was acting as very good scouting, and also very, very strong. Yeah. Okay, I stopped myself mid-sentence because I think I'm getting confused. Anyways, Yumiko now pushing forward with siege engines. If at first you don't succeed with everything else in the human arsenal, train up siege engines and then try and base race. Yumiko now attempting to take down Tho's buildings. These siege engines are extremely difficult to take down, as the Blood Mage and the Mountain King now still wandering into the base here. Alright, Blood Mage, Mountain King, and Paladin making their way into Tho's base here. Gonna go after it and attempt to take it out. Meanwhile, back over here, you can see that there is siege engines just lying in wait, ready to take down some of these key buildings. And the siege engines are just blasting away, having a great time. Alright, meanwhile, let's take a look at this. The Mountain King army is now on retreat again, and this is still not looking good. There goes a Stormbolt, though, onto a bear, and this is looking good for Yumiko now that that bear has fallen, and now that he's putting pressure at both bases. That may end up haunting Yumiko, or it's haunting Th000. Th000 should not let his opponent get that many bases up, and once he does, that is a problem. All right, let's see the Panda now going to try and engage. Not going to be able to do enough, and now we can see the siege engines just blasting their way through the Ancient of Lore, who was uprooted. There is no gold mine here, so the gold mines have been mined out. Yumiko needs to take this space over here if possible, but that would be rather out of the way, just because the way that the trees are positioned. It is a much better 3 expansion for the southern side of the map than the northern.
A town is under siege.
All right, Dragonhawk Riders still flying through the air. These Dragonhawk Riders were key at shutting down the Thunderhawk, but now that the Thunderhawk hasn't really come into play, those Dragonhawk Riders have not been paying for themselves. Perhaps if they were to go after rock golems or even some orange creep camps, that would work out extremely well for them. Ancient of Wonder still in the center of the map, has not been taken out yet. Siege engines looking to finish off the Moonwells, and those Moonwells are gonna fall. Here we go. Here is the next engagement. The Beastmaster and the Brewmaster about to engage here. You can see that the Avatar is once again trying to run away, but unable to do so. We are looking at the siege engines, who are now just falling apart because of glaive damage. And there it goes. Does it give actually more experience to that Beastmaster? It is getting very close to level 3. As now that Shadowhunter is very close to, level 5 and level 3. Level 6 and level 3, excuse me. Alright, Beastmaster now looking to engage. Yumiko is in a little bit of trouble here. The major part of Th000's army is ready to go, is itching to go. You can take a look at the supply. 56 over 54. Beastmaster now making its way in. You can see that the supply of Yumiko is actually slightly higher than that, as the mana burn does go down on the Blood Mage. Blood Mage pretty much going to be out of mana for a very long time, as that Demon Hunter wants to take that unit down, and I don't blame him. The Demon Hunter needs a little bit of magic just so he can cast magic of his own, even though he hates magic. Alright, all the units now running off to the bottom right hand side of the map. Beastmaster and Demon Hunter. The Beastmaster does have... Nope, no, what is it doing? It is not going to try to engage here. It could easily just stampede all of this entire row and then wait for everything else. Wait for that garage door to fall before trying to engage. You can see the Paladin is here as well, alongside the Knight. A very strong unit. Animal War Training has been upgraded. And there you go. There's a Cyclone coming in. And I believe that was from an item. Yeah, I believe that was from an item, as I am getting extremely tired and I don't know why. Alright, there is another Cyclone there. No, it is not from an item. Th000 does in fact have Druids of the Talon, and there is the GG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed Game 1.